Hey Taurus, this is TC, your guiding chariot. Welcome to your monthly prediction video for April. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Some ground rules out before we start. This is going to be a general reading for all Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. My only ask of you, since this is going to be a general reading, take the message as it resonates. You may resonate with all of the decks, one of the decks, who knows. Biggest thing is that you're not trying to force the message. If you have to forgive too many details for it to make sense to you, that message just wasn't meant for you, alright? If you don't know, if you don't know your signs for your different planets, you can get all of that info for free online. Just have a natal chart done, you just gotta put in your info, it'll do all the work for you. Because there's our general, I do recommend that you watch the videos for all of your signs. Your message may come through in a video that's not necessarily your sun. I personally always watch my sun and my rising. Those are the ones I watch. I think they're the most relevant and most important. So I recommend both of those to you. But again, there's really no wrong way. If you want to watch your Venus sign or even your Jupiter sign, those would be good ones to check out as well. So just do what resonates and feels right, and take it as it comes. You know, even if that means you take bits and pieces, you know, whatever doesn't fit, you leave the rest behind. All right. So I have a couple oracle decks out and a tarot deck. So we're going to pull from the oracle to get a peek at little aspects of the month, and then we will look at the tarot cards for the general message for the entire month. All right. Spirit, who is helping Taurus as they continue to evolve and grow through the month of April? Oh, I didn't tell you what this is. So we're starting with the Keepers of the Light deck. So you guys got, oh, I didn't even look at it. I'm over here like, here it is. Nice, you guys got Shekinah, the Sacred Self. Beautiful card. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Aha. So I love this card for multiple reasons. For you guys, I feel like this is a big opening of some sort. Like this is a freedom of expression, this is a freedom of self, which I kind of see in this card a lot. Just kind of owning your own being, sharing your own talents. For you guys though, I'm getting this, like especially the placement of the bird, like I'm feeling like heart and throat chakra just like bursting wide open. I feel like you may be getting something off your chest, you may be feeling empowered to just own something and voice it. I almost wonder if you thought you had to like kind of work within a certain box or a certain confine, and this month you're like, nope, I'm jumping out of this. Or at least in a way that's more authentic to you. In a sense, like if that's how you're honoring yourself, you know, instead of playing by someone else's rules. They're like, no, I know what I'm doing. I got this. And I think, but a lot of it is the voicing it. Like, I'm literally feeling like this dove is like just coming straight out of your throat chakra. Like I think you're putting a voice to something and really like speaking your truth in a way. Okay. Spirit, what does Taurus need to know about love and relationships for the month of April? All right, Taurus, look at that. Another card of expression. Express your love. So this is from the Romance Angels deck. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So, again, you have this idea of just releasing, speaking your truth, speaking your mind. Hey, I think you're gorgeous. Let's go out. You know, don't do it like that. But, you know, it's that sense of you're feeling a certain way. You feel like you want to do a certain action. Act on it. Be bold this month. Whether this is, you know, you're single and this is approaching someone you think, you know, is attractive or you'd like to go out, or if this is even, you know, expressing some love with a partner, you know. I think a lot of times, Taurus, you guys are on the receiving end of things, especially when it comes to like romantic gestures. Not saying that you don't do it ever, but I think you guys, you know, tend to get taken care of. You get, you know, little gifts and prizes from your loved one. I think this month it would be nice to kind of return the favor and share your feelings. You know, maybe do a romantic gesture, whether it's, you know, cook them a nice meal, something, you know, plan you know, an outing together. I think this would be a good opportunity to help like deepen the connection for you to express how you feel and how you show love to your partner versus the other way around. All right. And again, I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying I think it would be timing wise, it feels like a good thing to do. And then and again, I would say this is a big thing. Like we're making a grand gesture. Like it's not just, you know, telling your partner I love you in the morning. Like I feel like this is kind of a big thing. You know, make an event out of it. You know, we're going out on date night and I want to do something special for you. Is kind of what I'm getting. All right. Spirit, what does Taurus need to know about work and finances for the month of April? Oh. Yeah, it cut twice, so I'm actually gonna take both of them. So, ooh. That may be why we got two. So, first one out, 9 of Air. So maybe dealing with some drama at work, possibly, or some anxiety over something. I almost wonder, so I thought when you guys got the Sacred Self card, I almost had a feeling if this was a work thing, you know, and having the 9 of Air show up first, this may be what you're kind of putting a voice to. This may be why you're speaking up. Maybe feeling oppressed at work, or maybe you're in a role that you don't particularly enjoy, or you signed up for something and it's not turning out to what you expect, and you're worried about what your boss might say. You're worried about the longevity of the position. You could be worried about, again, this could manifest in many, many ways. And then you guys got the Patience card. So this is Temperance in this deck. To me, this card is really, I mean, obviously, yes, patience, but I kind of almost want to say, like, with this card, I think the main message is like I like the phrase "things are getting better" or "they're gonna get better," you know, keeps coming up to mind. I almost want to say, like, if things are rough and you're like, oh my god, I'm just gonna quit, I don't want to deal with this anymore, I've been juggling too many responsibilities for too long, you know, if that's the kind of energy that's going on, I almost want to say, like, hold out a little bit longer. Something different is coming. There is going to be a shift coming. I wonder if it might pop up when we do the tarot spread. But I feel like you're like kind of on the cusp of some type of shift that will make this whole thing easier, whatever's going on at work. I just want to say, don't give up yet. But I want to say yes. I am kind of acknowledging you're going through something that has been stressful, something that has been exhausting and tiring. And I think the hardest part is that it doesn't feel fulfilling. Like, it doesn't feel like what makes you happy. I just keep getting this idea that you were kind of like, I don't know if tricked is the right word, but I almost feel it's like you signed up for something, maybe a promotion or another job or just a different role, and you thought it was going to be one thing, and then you got there and it was like what was told to you is not what it really was, or you get there and, you know, it's something that you enjoy, but then you're getting all these other responsibilities dumped on you and it's taking you away from what you actually liked about the position. Like, I just feel like there's it's like you got a bait and switch almost is kind of what's going on. And it's like, you've been like, when is this going to get better? When is this going to get better? When do I get to do the shit that I actually signed up for? You know, like, I feel like that's kind of what's going on for a good chunk of you. And if that's the case, sorry about that. If that's the case, hold out a little bit longer. You know, but that may be where the Shekinah comes in. If you start voicing those opinions, you know, the higher-ups may be willing to work with you. If you just let them know, hey, so when I came on board, you know, this is what I thought I was going to be doing. These are my strengths. This is what I'm good at. You know, I would love an opportunity to fill in the blank, whatever it is. I almost feel like just giving yourself a voice could make all the difference, right? You may even get a new leader in store, and once you fill them in, that may be where the shift happens. So don't give up just yet. Like, don't abandon ship just yet, Taurus. All right, Spirit, what is the most important thing Taurus needs to know about the month of April? Okay. He's over there. All right. Just out of curiosity, I feel like I want to look at the bottom of the deck. Okay, bottom of the deck right now, 8 of Pentacles. So, devotion, dedication, like we were talking about, don't give up yet. Still more work to be done, but nose to the grindstone, just keep going. All right, so, oh, yes, that is Mercury retrograde, messing with me right now. So, first card out for you, Taurus, Prince of Cups. I love this. I almost think for some of you, I think this may be an apology of some sort. You may be starting out with an apology. Someone saying, sorry, I know I did wrong. I know I fucked up. Or, I didn't realize that anything was affecting you this way. Could be an apology. Again, this could be romantic as well. We did get express your love, so you may even be meeting someone, right at the start of the month, possibly. Early on, like not necessarily April 1st, but, kind of early on. That may be where this express your love is coming up for some of you, like just to, be real bold about it. But this is someone coming into your reality offering something. Whether it's an apology, whether it's an offer of romance, something coming in. So I like the sound of that. But I do feel like this isn't your energy. This is someone coming in. I want to say someone new as well. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Then we have the Tower card. I'm actually not too worried about this for you, Taurus. I know normally the Tower card kind of comes with the gloom and doom type situation. For you guys, this Tower card, because we started off with the Shekinah, honoring your sacred self. I think this, honestly, I almost want to say this is like a self-invited tower. Like, I almost feel like this is you. You can kind of see that figure standing at the doorway, and then the tower's just being destroyed, because this is a universal energy, so it's not like you're doing this, but like I almost feel like you stepped outside of the tower, looked at it, and then told the universe, this can go. And then the universe just blew it up. So whatever starts to crumble and fall apart this month, I feel like this is something that you wanted it. Like you were you already had the awareness that this wasn't serving you. You know what I mean? Like, I know this needs to change, or I know I have to get rid of this. Like this figure, you're not surprised, you're not worried, you're not panicked. Like, you were like, yeah, it was a bunch of BS. Like, I didn't need this. Go ahead, burn it down. Go for it. Like, I'm not worried about that tower moment at all for you, and I think it's even more positive, because it's literally like saying, yeah, you knew this wasn't a part of your reality. You knew you were meant for something bigger or better or different. So when you start seeing it crumble, you're like, I knew that was going to happen. I was already prepared for it. I stepped outside. I'm not affected at all. I'm good. I got all my shit out. Like, this is just an empty building now. Tear it down. Like, not worried about it at all. And again, right after that, 9 of Pentacles, knowing your self-worth, knowing your value, knowing the direction. And I love how the Starman Tarot puts a bat in this card, because to me the bat is a symbol of rebirth. Like, both with the Tower, so the old you being destroyed, old circumstances being destroyed, and then you coming out renewed, like flying out of the bat cave. But again, 9 of Pentacles, you know your worth, you know your value, you know what you're contributing to, not only your life, but the people you interact with, your surroundings, could be friends, families, coworkers, partners, whoever. But you know what your role is, and you know what you can offer. So again, you're not shaken by this Tower moment at all. 3 of Wands, so attracting the right connections you need, attracting the opportunities, anything you've been thinking about and wishing for, especially with, I want to say this is really heavy for anyone connecting to the work situation, whatever shifts you've been trying to bring there, now that the old way has been destroyed, like they're coming in and they're coming in real hot. I think they've almost been kind of like sitting there waiting, all right? But now that you've kind of torn everything down, we're good. Right after that, you have the Four of Swords, so rest, recovery. I think this, especially for you guys on a mental level, because you've been dealing with, you know, the Nine of Air here is the Nine of Swords, this guy here. So it's almost like you're like decreasing all the way from the 9, which is stress, anxiety, worry, panic, chaos, all the way down to the 4, which is rest, peace, quiet. So I think towards the end of the month, and I think once all these things start shifting and the dust settles from whatever, you know, from the tower being blown up, once all of that calms down, by the end of the month, you really get to a sense of stillness, which I think just helps to, like, I don't know why I just thought of your nervous system. I almost wonder if all the anxiety has been messing with you physically, you know, and like your health and things like that. By the end of the month, I think when everything settles down, you really reach a sense of calm and a sense of peace, you know, where you're not so worried about everything anymore. You're not panicky. You can actually process things in a good way. It feels like a nice restful energy. I'm not necessarily getting that you may get to like disconnect and take a vacation. You might, for some of you, you might be able to take a few days off maybe. But I do feel like internally you kind of just reach this real zen moment because you feel like everything's right. You feel like you're at home. Everything's worked out. And then right at the end of the month, King of Pentacles. Beautiful energy for you being an earth sign. Well manifested. Here I think it's really about the being grounded, being stable, being solid, firm, not being swayed so much. You know, here with the Nine of Air, like any little thing sets you off and you're all panicking, you know, doing this. The King of Pentacles, he knows what he's doing. He knows he's fine. He knows he's secure. So he's just chilling. He's just hanging out. You're like, no, I know I'm good. I got what I need. You know, my house is strong. I'm safe. We're good. I think by the end of the month, that's the place you end up in. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to tilt the camera down or move it a little bit so you can see all these cards. And then we will wrap everything up. Be right back, Taurus. All right, Taurus, here is your spread for April. So we have your oracle cards. As far as your self-development, you guys are really owning your truth, owning your passions, finding your flow, all of that. And just this opening and expression of how you're feeling, what you're going through, what your desires are. You know, legit, I'm super into this idea of the throat chakra just kind of busting open and you just speaking your truth. Again, even romantically and emotionally, you're going through the same level of expression. Go ahead, make the gesture, make the move, say what you want to say. You know, show your love, not necessarily just through, you know, being around and I want to spend time with you, but actually put some effort into it. Make the grand gesture. Show in your actions, not just your words. All right. And then at work, so yes, been dealing with some stress, been dealing with some issues. We already know this. Don't abandon ship yet with this patience card. Things are changing. Things are going to work out. You just got to give it a little bit more time. And I know you've been giving it a lot already. I feel like this has been a long going thing. Things are getting ready to move and shift and change. They may even be changing right at the beginning of the month. Like I said, the Prince of Cups can sometimes be an apology. Someone could, maybe they get caught in what they were doing to you or what they were putting you through. So right at the month, you know, hey, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize this is what you were going through. Maybe they did and they're just, hey, sorry, I was a dick. Like, sorry, I won't do it again. Like, you never know. But definitely a new offer, a new emotional offer coming in right at the beginning of the month. Then you have the Tower card, followed by the Nine of Pentacles. Again, this shift and destruction of the old way, you were already prepared for. I'm not worried about you at all for this Tower card, because whatever it was, you were totally prepared before it happened. You saw it coming, but out of it, you know exactly how strong you are, how powerful you are, and what you bring to the table. Once all of that gets destroyed, Three of Wands comes in to attract those opportunities, attract those blessings, building those proper connections. Then you have the Four of Swords, which is really speaking to your sense of ease, calm, peace, recovery from dealing with all of this. So that's why I think this Tower card isn't going to be super major, because you recover from it very quickly. very quickly. Like, this isn't something you're dealing with for weeks. Like, it happens, you step out of it, you recover. By the end of the month, King of Pentacles, grounded, stable, secure. You know, this could even be, you know, being well off financially, having some financial manifestation going on for you. So great energy. So by the end of the month, you guys are riding high. No matter what you're feeling at the beginning with all of this, by the end of the month, you guys are grounded, stable, and secure. Great energy for you, especially being an earth sign. So to me, that's making this card even more powerful. All right, Taurus, sending you guys lots of love. Amazing month ahead. As always, thank you for joining me here. Thank you for watching your video. If you're new, welcome. I hope you subscribe and join our little family. We do this every month, so come on back. As always, the best part of having this channel with all of you is being able to connect and share our stories. So if you have anything you want to share with me or questions for me, feel free to drop it in the comment section. You can also DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. If you want to book a private session with me, all that info will be in the description box. All right, Taurus, sending you out. Take care. Love you lots, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.